Hello, Dr. Flynn. My name is Joe. Today I'll be walking through my Azure project, and here's my dashboard. Um, it has my URL, username, and my host name. So once I click my URL, it's going to take me to the names input, like we had like in our old project with the VMware. So it has delete record from database, the show names. So when we first create the MySQL in apps, we listed our deployment credentials, which can be found on the left hand side. By doing this, we were able to get a username and password to set up for FileZilla using the network protocol of transferring computer files between the client and the server. This is the server, and this is the client, which is the FileZilla. I took my files from these files right here. I took it from the VMware and I put them in under the root folder for MySQL in app. My folder were displayed in the web tab, and then I had to change my name, and here's the code right here. I had to change the index. I had to change my name in the index file to index.php right here. I did this because SQL uses index for the home page, and that allows me to directly bring up the name input, this right here. Once the input was set, I was able to go to my SQL in app right here and access the PHP MyAdmin by clicking the manage button. As you can see, it took me to the PHP MyAdmin in the database, and I was able to access my user account by creating a query, and I had difficulties in this place, and I got help from some of my classmates. And in directing me to the root user that has global privileges. So I use the query select from user, which selected all inputs from MySQL user, and it directed me to the root folder, and I was able to change my password to correspond to all my codes and to the local site on the client. Once that was changed, I went through all my codes and I renamed my host name, my local host name, my username, and my password. I got this local host from PHP MyAdmin. As you can see, the same number correspond with my code. The last obstacle was to get the code to work with the website, and I had to change the file index. So I have here my show names, my delete record. As I said earlier, I had to change this to index.php so the button works, due to the fact that the index file was the one that included the buttons. Once that was set up, I was able to enter the name just like I did in the VMware. So I was able to enter, let me see, George, middle initial, last name, and I hit submit, and then you see the name is being showed in the database, and I can also delete it by using the PK number. I hit 1, I hit submit, and it says there are no more entries in the database. So that's the MySQL web apps running in Azure, which is also the cloud. I had a lot of obstacles in getting access to the root folder and changing the password in the database, and also figuring out to connect my codes to the web apps. Um, yeah, I believe a lot of companies um, these days want to use cloud because the way the world is right now, it's set up to be mobile and it can be accessible by anyone via the internet. And another thing about the cloud is it's the cost. Like before, you don't have to pay for the whole package. You just have to pay for um, what you actually need, like what you need to use. And for the traditional user, it's if a company is interested in it, it's mostly for companies that do not have like a lot of business or a lot of sites around. But their biggest advantage is it's security, because you know a lot of companies don't want to put all the client information up there for hackers to have access and all that. So for but for the traditional, it's the biggest advantage is its security. And yeah, this is my Azure cloud project. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.